Originally from Haiti.
Yes.
You came to the United States. How old were you when you came to the United States?
I was 7, and I didn't speak a word of English.
Come on.
I watched Sesame Street to learn how to speak and how to count, and it was incredible. The immigrant story, right?
And you started out modeling. So how did that come about?
Okay. So I heard there was a modeling agency, and people would say to my mom, like, you know, throughout the years, she's so pretty, she should be a model. We didn't know what that was. We didn't know what to do with it. We'd say thank you and just keep it moving, right? And so a friend of mine invited me to be an extra in a commercial, and there was a lead actress, and I went up to her on the second day. I said, I want to do what you're doing. She was like, not helping me. She was very much a hater. But anyways, I found out the agency that she was with, it was in Fort Lauderdale. I asked my mom to borrow her car. I was driving there, didn't have an appointment, didn't have pictures,
Just
didn't have
showed up.
anything.
Love it.
I just thought maybe they'll give me information. I stop at a red light. I poke my head out to check my makeup. I'm the only one in the car. I reach in the driver's seat for my bag to get my lipstick. So as I'm doing that, a hand comes in the car, scares the hell out of me, and it was the woman in the car behind me. She got out of her car and gave me a card and said, you should be a model. And it was the agency I was going to with no appointment, no pictures, nothing. How about that?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
And then you signed with the Ford agency.
I signed with Eileen Ford months after that. Eileen came to Miami to scout, and she told my mom she should move to New York. She only needs a toothbrush, and my mom was like, okay. And I'm like, what? I had never been to New York, even though we lived in Boston. But yeah, I lived with Eileen Ford and Jerry, her husband, for a few months because the model's apartment was full. Like,
wow.
78th and, you know, First. Like, who? Who lives like this?
Wow.
And so then you went to TV. What was your first breakout role for TV?
I did little things. I did The Cosby Show. I did Miami Vice. I always say my career was like, Where's Waldo? Because it was always like, is that Garcelle playing, you know? Like, you never knew. But all those things shaped me, you know?
And then you did Coming to America.
Yes.
That movie. What do you remember most about that movie?
It was amazing. I mean, we didn't know at the time we were doing something special. I was just happy to be in the room. You know, I was a rose bearer, and my only lines were, "Good morning, Your Highness."
That's good.
That was it. But it was incredible. We had no idea it was going to be what it turned out to be. But I was just happy to be there.
And then what about the Jamie Foxx show? That was so
that was everything. I mean, working with Jamie Foxx was like being in improv. You never knew what he was going to do, so you always had to, you know, stay on your toes. He's great.
Yeah.
He's great. Our 30th year this year.
Yeah, I can't believe that's 30 years.
That's wild.
Yeah.
How
about
I hear
that?
on Coming to America, you approached Eddie Murphy. I guess he was dressed in the full makeup at the barbershop.
Yeah, he was playing the old Jewish guy. And he started talking to me, and I was like, why is this old man talking to me? Like, get out of here. And it was Eddie.
How long did it take you to realize?
He walked away, and somebody said, did you realize that was Eddie? And I was like, what? I mean, that's how amazing the makeup was.
Yeah, and
Rick
he is.
Baker.
And he is as well.
Yeah.